Hey guys, Nelly here. I'm here with my good friend Leah. She's on the other side of the room. And today, this is actually kind of long overdue, but we decided that we wanted. So you probably might know, or probably don't know that last month in March, Leah and I, for spring break, we flew to Atlanta, Georgia, and it was probably one of the best spring breaks I've ever been on. But there's one thing we want to talk about: the plane ride. Ready for this?
Yeah. So the plane ride there, it was good. It was smooth. It was good. Nobody forgot the landing gear. Everything was just good.
Yeah, not we're not gonna lie though. We were nervous before we got on the plane. I was nervous before we even left Leah's house,
Mhm.
because this was technically our first experience riding on a plane. I rode on a plane before, but I was a baby back then, so I don't remember. So it doesn't really count. Leah?
Yeah. The plane ride back.
Well, let's not get to that yet. Let's just talk about the experience, like in the airport and to the in our at RDU, the
Okay.
airport. So Leah's mom dropped us off, and when we got there, the planes were already there, and the
Mhm.
planes are big. By the way, we rode Southwest.
Southwest was split because we got to choose our own seats.
And the painting in the blue is so beautiful. I love how they painted their planes, and not typical white plane that you see.
Yeah. I like that they painted the thing in different colors too.
Yeah, so we basically did airports, the typical airport stuff. They had to search our stuff. We had to take out our stuff, like go through security. It was kind of tedious, but we know it's important.
Yep, it was important, even though they took my hair gel and my toothpaste. But we're good.
Yeah, they didn't take anything from me. They didn't take anything from me at RDU. And then then as soon as we got through security, they were just sitting waiting for us to board the plane. And of course, out the window, you could watch some of the planes go down the runway. I often talked to a woman who was flying who has flown before, but this time she was flying for the first time with her baby. And she was a little nervous because of that. I can understand that.
Yep, I saw a lot of children on the plane as well. Uh, they were hoping for a safe ride. I was hoping for a safe ride.
Right.
Everybody just wanted a good ride.
Yes, and we prayed. Lee and I, we both prayed before we got on the plane. Because God forbid anything would have happened. I mean, we're not gonna. I don't think we were worried that the plane would like crash or anything. But the thing I was most worried about was the takeoff, and that's because before we went on this trip, I watched a bunch of plane takeoff videos here on YouTube, and just to see how it looks from somebody's point of view, and from the looks of it, sometimes it looks like when you're taking off, the plane looks like it's leaning back a little bit. So I was a little worried about that feeling. Leah?
Uh huh. Yeah, I was worried about the landing. The takeoff was not a problem, but the landing was.
Yeah, the actual when we got on the plane, the plane was huge, by the way. Okay? And we got to sit, like I said, on Southwest. You can pick wherever you want to sit. And in our case, we got to sit near the back. We sat near the back actually, and I got to sit next to the window, as agreed.
Uh huh.
hmm
She got to sit next to the window.
So, and then this flight attendant said that the door was closed, meaning we were getting ready to leave. And then the plane started backing up.
Yeah.
And then I saw the plane's wings kind of come out. No, remember I showed you that?
Yeah, the wings extended.
Yeah, the wings extended. And then we started moving slowly towards the runway. And we saw a bunch of other airlines that were pretty much lining up. You know, like Delta, United, American.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what it would have been if we rode on something else other than Southwest.
I don't know. Probably wouldn't go as planned because you probably wouldn't have got the window seat.
Yeah. And then there was the moment of truth. When they announced that we were cleared for takeoff. Leah and I, we held our hands. We held hands. And I had my phone and I wanted to record the takeoff. And then we started going faster, going down the runway, and before we knew it, up in the air. And when we got high enough to actually see downtown. And the plane ride from here on out was actually pretty smooth. Nothing went wrong. We got some snacks and drinks.
Yep.
Yep, it took us about an hour and 25 minutes to get there.
Yep, now 25 minutes.
Then there was the landing to Atlanta. Leah, want to explain the landing?
The landing to Atlanta, it was bumpy. Somebody forgot to put down a landing gear, I believe, because it was so bumpy when we went down on the plane. It was like boom, 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 and like Chanel started getting nervous. I was like, oh my God, it got my friend nervous.
I wasn't that nervous. I mean, yeah, it was bumpy, but I think that's all how it is with every plane landing. When the plane lands, it gets kind of bumpy.
He kind of forgot his landing gear. I could feel that.
Okay, so we landed at the Atlanta airport. I think it's called Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. And my God, that airport is huge. It is big, like bigger than RDU.
Yeah, Georgia's airport is so much bigger than RDU.
Yeah, one of the things I really admired about going to airports is watching all the planes come in and then go out. It was really fun, and our stay in Atlanta was really nice. We stayed with Leah's aunt. We hung out with her cousin. I even got comfortable with Don's dog, which you probably don't know. I don't really like getting near dogs, but that dog, he was cool. And then, after 4 days of fun, it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Time to go home. Leah's cousin drove us to the airport. We waited about a couple hours or so. We got breakfast. And then afterwards, we got on the time to board the plane. And here's the thing. Our boarding passes had different boarding places. Leah boarded before I did.
Yeah.
Leah, we were in different groups. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, it's like, we boarded at different times.
Oh yeah, hold on, before we get to that, let's talk about the going through security in Atlanta. Now, they took my hair gel. They took my lotion, my hand cream. And And they took my Vaseline. They took all of that away from me. That's okay. I got more. I just wanted to point that out.
First, they took my toothpaste, my big jug of it. I didn't get that back. They took my, I don't know what else they took. I guess they took everything on me or something.
Yeah. These restrictions in airports, they've gotten really more and more strict.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, then let's move on to the actual flight. So we pretty much sat close to where we sat when we were coming from Raleigh. Yeah, but this time we had somebody sitting with us. But so of course we held hands again. We got down the runway. But that's when I realized that things didn't seem right. Care to explain?
The window was up.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I thought that was your problem.
No. I mean, when we were going down the runway and then we suddenly took off. It was one word. Turbulence.
Yeah, it started going like really, really fast.
Yes, not to mention the turbulence made the plane really kind of jerk around a lot.
Yeah, the plane was just jerking.
And you remember the part when as soon as we took off, we did it like a U-turn? How would you describe that U-turn, Leah?
Oh my God, it was scary. That U-turn, it was just unpredictable. So how
it went? See, pretend that these lines are like the runway of the airport in Atlanta, and Raleigh is back this way. We take off this way, so the plane had to turn so it could go up here to Raleigh, back to Raleigh. That's what they did. The turbulence didn't make it any better.
Well, I'll talk to you guys again. I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation.
Wait, let's hold on. There's still.
Mine can't be over 15 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Subscribe to Leah.
Subscribe, y'all. Love you. Love you guys.
Anyways, her video's done, but she's still on the video she's still on this video with me. Anyways, the whole plane ride, Leah and I were pretty much holding hands the whole entire time. But here's the thing, I feel like we didn't go high enough in the air. Cause I took a picture, and you can still see most of the ground from a close distance. I felt like we should have been up higher than we were. I feel like that's why the ride was so jerky. Soon we made it back to Raleigh, and when they said that we were going back to Raleigh, we were descending into Raleigh. I was like, please let us land safely. Please let us land safely. And I could tell that, like I said, I could tell that other people were worried about this turbulence. I saw a guy in another row holding on to the back of another person's seat. Soon we made it back to RDU. And as soon as we landed, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I have never been more happy to be on the ground. Soon as we got out of the plane, Leah and I had to part ways.
Yeah. I went back to Durham.
I went back to Lewiston. Yeah, I went back home. So, and that was it. That was our plane ride to and from Atlanta. So, Leah, what do you have to say about both our plane rides?
I'm glad we made it back.
Me too. Yeah, but the turbulence.
Yeah, that won't do.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal, really.
I'm glad we didn't have to stay on there any longer.
Yeah, the thing is, with the plane ride back from Atlanta, we were supposed to get there at like 12 at noon. But we got there a lot earlier than that. That surprised me. But anyways, this video is about to be 20 minutes, so I'm gonna I'm gonna stop this vlog right here. I'm gonna put this under vlogs. If you like this video, push the like button, comment, subscribe. Like I said, subscribe to Leah. And I hope you like this video. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Mwah.